Hey guys, so today is a fairly exciting day for me. Today I have just received my brand new iPhone 5. You'll be able to see in the box there. Thankfully I was able to get this in the end. I did order it online originally, but due to some problems with the order there, I cancelled my online order and actually got an upgrade on the contract. So I was able to get this for slightly cheaper than I was originally intending on paying for it. So, much different style of box. Got the much more black style box anyway. It's the black one. I don't know if they've done the same with the white one, but just in comparison, here is the box that came with my iPhone 4S. I had the white iPhone 4S, which is just over here actually. There we go, as you can see there. Yeah, so anyway, very different. You can actually barely make out the iPhone 5 logo on the camera anyway. I think that's just mainly because it's a reflective box, because it's in plastic at the moment that I need to remove. But size comparison anyway, ever so slightly longer box. Not entirely different though. As you can see there, I think mainly due to the larger screen. So anyway, there's the box, but let's get to opening this. Okay, so we've gone ahead and found a way to open the bit of the plastic there. I just used some keys in the end, so let's just go ahead and peel all of this off. Just makes them, I suppose, that extra protected, but dented the box there. Well, not really dented, but made a slight mark. I'm sure there are already ones there. And my camera is, I keep forgetting this doesn't focus automatically. Yeah, so anyway, let's come out a bit. Nice matte black finish. There's the box, you can see. I suppose good quality as you'd expect from Apple. Longer box, fairly nice, and again, nice slide. Way of saying that there. So anyway, here we go. Now let's open up the box itself. Right, so now we can see it a bit better. I'll just move the keyboard and that way there. Now opening these, I suppose, fairly easy. Not really much method in doing it. Here it comes. Wow, that is a lot taller than I was actually expecting. Pretty interesting. Anyway, just put this here as comparison. It's pretty good. Wow. That is definitely something anyway. It is a lot lighter in the hand. That is a massive difference. And it's a lot thinner as well. I wasn't expecting a lot of difference between these two, but wow. And literally, I wouldn't even say it's as heavy as a paperweight or something like that. That is really light. Quite something anyway. But they've got a new sort of protector around the sides, and obviously you've got the black coating around the sides as well, which is unlike just the bare aluminium that they had before. Very small connector at the bottom here, very small. Get that slightly closer. Yeah, very small. No headphone jack at the top, that's at the bottom now as well, which is debatably a better place, I suppose, but oh well. So it's the slate back where you've got the gloss there, and just when you hold them you really notice the difference. So that's the phone anyway, but that's the side. Sort of similar to actually the iPhone 3GS box on the inside. Put it here. You can see they've gone back to black like that. They had the white with the iPhone 4 and 4S. So we got here the normal holder. Get a better. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting it's not in focus. Right, so we get SIM jack tool, as you do. And instead of this folding out, it just actually comes out there. There's a bunch of warranty information, Apple stickers, all of that. And now here's where it gets slightly more interesting anyway. You've got your plug, and you have got, apologies for the noise, and you have got Apple EarPods, which for the first time ever is actually in their own case. So they've gone, I suppose, the extra mile on this, but that's what the EarPods look like. So I'll be interested to try them out, see what they sound like. Rumours are they're a lot better. Well, news reports, I suppose, from what I've heard. So those are the EarPods. I'll be taking a look at them in a second. And Now we have got the lightning connector, which is very, very small. I wasn't expecting it to be that small, but there you have it. And let's just, for reference, compare this to the iPhone 4S box, because I have not actually needed, because I already had a load of 30-pin dock connectors and iPhone headphones. I didn't actually need to take any of these out, so just all left them in there. But let's anyway get that out of the way, get all of this out of the way, and put this manual back in there. I might need the SIM eject tool left actually. So anyway, let's have a look at this. I will come back once I have sort of got it set up. So we've got the iPhone 5 here anyway. I'll just peel off the thing on the front. And there's someone tweeting me. There it is in the back as well. Get better. Ooh. Now let's have a feel. Yeah, sort of. Literally, it feels actually exactly like slate, funnily enough. Black and slate, but I believe it's just aluminium, so that's actually fairly interesting. Although we have got the phone here, which is very nice. Very, very thin. And even the SIM tray is smaller, so I'll just put them side by side. That side actually, there you go. You can see the differences in thickness. The other side as well, like there. Port size as well. Ooh, port size as well. So we can get better focus there. So port size. There you go. You haven't got the headphone jack on the top on this one, obviously, and you have got a much bigger screen. This is very noticeable, but it blends in a lot better on the black model than it does on the white. Oh, camera's out of focus again. Keep forgetting that. So anyway, without further ado, I think we should go and power this guy up. Here we go. Apple light has come on. Apple logo even, light. Zoom in a bit. Right, so there we are. You can definitely see the size and screen difference. It's quite dramatic. We've got that extra bit up there. So a lot nicer anyway. Fairly nice in the hand. It feels a lot lighter compared to the 4S. Yeah, it's thinner, so it's a nice difference. Anyway, so we're at the screen now. Go ahead and load this up. And the screen is very vibrant and bright as well. I think even, well, they did say it was better than the 4S. I'd say it's pretty much comparable to the iPad 3 screen, which is a very good screen nonetheless. So now it's time for me to install the SIM card, so I shall just go ahead and do that. Take it out of my old phone because I was using a nano to micro SIM adapter. So pop this guy out. So I've got it's on the 4S at the moment, or rather in the 4S. Just go ahead and take this out. Not a really advanced process, but there we go. There you go, now that's complaining there's no SIM card installed. So I think I did take a look at this before, but you can see here the difference in size between the nano SIM and the micro SIM. They've, I think, just really reduced the plastic border even more, but you can see the size difference there. Very, very small. And mine is on 3, obviously, the, in my opinion, best mobile phone network in the UK. And let's get this guy in. The SIM tray is pretty much identical to the previous, well, design anyway, compared to the previous one, but anyway, I'll put this in. I can fit it in the right way, so small. Right, okay, in you go. I know that's out of focus, bear with me. There we go, there we go. Now it should stop complaining. So we've got the SIM card in there now, and it will just take a couple of seconds, I think, to recognise it. But next, and I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi. So whilst this is restoring from backup, as you can see, I think I thought I'd take the opportunity to actually show you the lightning connector. So just remove that there. You can see it is definitely a very, very small connector. You can compare it to my hand there. Just grab the 30-pin adapter I've got on my desk, You can see they've definitely made it a lot smaller than it was before, which is very good in some aspects because it meant they could make more space inside the phone for better components and a much larger battery, which is what they actually needed to get this guy to perform the same as its previous model. So anyway, we got the lightning connector there. It's I suppose smaller than a Thunderbolt / mini DisplayPort connector, and one of the main reasons why it was better than the previous one is how Apple marketed it as reversible. So let's see if we can line it up properly. There we go. It's in. There's one way, and just swap it around the other way and put it in. Why does it keep going out of focus? That's really annoying. Let's put it in the other way as well. So, there we go. So that is the reversible part of the connector, which is a main selling point, as what they're marketing one of these as. It's because mainly it just has the new connector and the new connector supposedly making it easier for people to plug in their phones, etc. They don't need to worry about, if they want to plug it in, say for example at night or in a low light situation where they can't actually see the indicator on the correct side of the plug for the dock connector, they can just plug it in, which is a lot easier, and I'm sure will make some people happy. Right, now let's take a look at these earpods. So if I, without further ado, go and open up the box. Sort of like another mini unboxing inside this, which is interesting anyway. Let's open that, plastic off, and take these out. So there we go, wow. They're very different. They've got basically the same plastic as the previous models. Slightly flimsier wire anyway, is what I've noticed just now. Take out this in the middle, and our two earpod connectors. They really do think about packaging, Apple do, which is always nice. And you can see they're very weirdly shaped for headphones. They're very strange, and Johnny Ive designed them like this. You've got the bass exhaust port there, and you've got I suppose the mids and the highs come out there. The other side as well, so they're supposedly meant to enhance your listening experience. Well, they don't. They probably sound a lot better than the previous iPhone headphones, obviously. So I'll try these out in a bit, and then I will probably either post to Twitter or Facebook what I think of them. So these are, well, I'm waiting to try them out, but I'm hoping they'll be good. So anyway, that's the rest of the stuff that comes with the iPhone 5. And this guy's still sitting over here, still restoring. Oh, less than 1 minute to go now, apparently. So I will come back when I'm at the home screen. Yeah, so anyway, we're now at the home screen. I've just let it go to work, so it's going to just be downloading all of my applications and that. At the moment, you can see, well, definitely a lot taller. You can see you've got the extra room for icons down the bottom. No, it won't let me put it down there, I think, because I haven't filled up that row. But yeah, you have got the extra row beneath there. It's all mainly the same, so I did show you what the iOS 6 looked like on my other phone. But you can see definitely going into stuff like web pages and that. So if I went to actually apple.com on here, you can see that you can definitely fit a lot more content on there as well, particularly if you're viewing a text message conversation. So I'll just get some. There you go. So you can see you can fit actually a lot more on the screen, which is very useful, particularly if someone sends you a ridiculously long text message and it's saying no service at the moment because I don't actually think I have service here. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. Fairly good. Overall, very pleased with this, first impressions anyway. However, I have been told by a friend that the edges around the side of the phone are very easily scuffable. You can see there, if I get a better shot, yes, you can see the line just literally above there. That's very easily scuffable. So beware of cases, you can see the shiny bit there as well, so beware of cases that snap onto the phone because you can easily scuff it there, and that is something that you want to think about, because obviously you don't want to get it broken on or well, damaged on like the first week of using it, so beware of that, you have been warned. So anyway, if we take a look at London here on the maps, if I go into 3D mode, definitely a lot faster from what I can see compared to running it on my 4S. So you can definitely see the difference in the A6 processor here, which I'm sure when it comes to it will make a massive difference in other apps as well. So we've got that. Let's see how other apps look in that way there. You can fit a lot more. Again, more screen real estate, you can fit more on there. I can fit all my alarms on there. You can fit a lot more of notification center as well, if I can scroll down. Yeah, so you can see, pretty self-explanatory, but it's very good. Fast. There's Passbook, which I don't actually have anything installed for that yet, but a lot nicer. I wasn't sure whether I liked the design to begin with when I saw like the leaked pictures of it, but it's grown on me. I really like it now. It removes a lot of excuses that people had before. It deals with excuses that people had before of, oh, the back cracks easily because it's glass. Well, whilst the front can still do that, the back, the majority of it is slate, or well, as they call slate, I think it's just aluminium. It will mean a bigger difference there. They've also beefed up the flash, so it would appear, as you can see there, the difference in between. Oh yeah, that's something I didn't do. It's got the differences between them, obviously. So let's go in, enter in my passcode, which I need to set up on the other one, but that's the point. Anyway, so we have got, there we go. You can see, obviously, you've got a lot more space. You can see the difference. I'll actually beef up the brightness on this display as well. The colours are a lot richer on the newer display, as you can probably see there. So I've got the two. I think I will knock down the exposure and you can see them slightly better anyway. So you've got the two there. I think I've just got them on, that one's on a slightly lower brightness, so I'll just equalise that. But I'd say there isn't as much of a difference in performance between the two of them as there was going from the 4 to the 4S, because they both have dual core processors. However, nice being able to fit a lot more on the screen, and it seems slightly snappier, but it's really when you hold it in the hand that you do appreciate how much lighter it is, especially when you're carrying it around all day. It's not, obviously, I think the 4S wasn't particularly a heavy phone, but again, very nice that it's a lot lighter and snappier, so again, welcome performance increases. Camera lenses, you can see, are pretty much the same. There haven't been many changes in the camera itself, but you can see they have, I'm going to be so you can probably see they have moved what they now call the eyesight camera, the FaceTime camera, to the middle top of the screen, which I think centers it, which is quite nice. And again, you can see on the bottom different ports as well. You've got the 30 pin there and the lightning connector there, along with the headphone jack. So I'll be interested to see how the microphone and speakers feel on this one as well. Well, sound on this one anyway. And you can see also up there you have got the third microphone for video on this side of the phone. Now, hopefully, I don't think there's a massive difference with the camera. You can see anyway they changed what the camera app looks like. So anyway, overall it's a very nice, it's not as dramatic I suppose a change between the 3GS and the 4, but especially when you compare those two phones together you can see how far it's come. And I mean, when I bought this I didn't think it was particularly a thick phone, but really when you compare the two you can see just how far they've come with them making it so thin, which is a very, very good, I suppose, achievement in a way. Now, I did order this when I came on the Apple Store site with a lightning to 30 pin adapter, but none of them have actually arrived yet. Well, the ones that I ordered from Apple anyway, they ship in October, in inverted commas, so I will be seeing if they sell any at any Apple stores that I'm maybe planning to go to in a couple of days' time, but I will certainly consider getting a case for this at some point, because I don't really want to scratch it or, like, when I drop it, crack the screen or anything like that. That said, this has survived quite a long time, without any such issues. So very good phone overall. Obviously, as it's any Apple product, I would not recommend it. Obviously, it's a very good product. So if you are in the market for a new iPhone, I'd say if you're going from a 4S to a 5, not a massive change. Because seeing as the 4S gets quite a lot of iOS 6 features. However, it's a very good upgrade if you're going from a 4 to a 5, especially a 3GS to a 5. That's definitely something. But you'll definitely notice a speed increase, and it is a lot lighter. And obviously you got the bigger screen, which is, I suppose, the main feature of the phone. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this today. I hope it's helped you, and I would highly recommend this phone if you are after a good smartphone. I haven't looked at any Android phones yet, but I do plan to look at some Windows Phone 8 phones in the near future, so stick around for that. But anyway, thanks very much for watching this today, and I hope it's helped you. I'll hopefully get an EarPods review up at some stage, because that's obviously something that I want to have a look at in more detail. But anyway, this is very limited availability at the moment. I managed to get this through my Carrier 3. However, if you're looking to buy one outright from Apple, you're going to be waiting a couple weeks at minimum now. So obviously, bear that in mind. If you want to buy one, you might not get it immediately, but when you do get it, it's a very good upgrade, and you will enjoy the phone. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.